guys, thank you so much for the 1,000 subscribers. Like, honestly, when I started out this channel, I mean, obviously I wanted it to do well. I really wanted it to do well. I put everything I had into this channel, and I hope that you guys can see that. But honestly, my main goal was to hit 100 subscribers in a year, and the fact that I've hit just over 1,000 subscribers in my first year it's absolutely unbelievable. So I thought I'd throw this little video together. It's not going to be a long video. I don't know how long it's going to be, to be honest. This was supposed to go up yesterday, but it actually took a lot longer for me to get all the pieces and parts to put this video together. So good for you guys. You get 2 videos today, this video, and then there's going to be 1 more later on. We're going to get into the questions, but first I wanted to throw it back here a little bit. The first thing I want to show you is my very first intro that no one's actually ever seen, and I'd love to know in the comments down below why you think I scrapped this intro. Why do you think I scrapped this intro? Here it is. Alright, so as you guys saw, some of you may get it right. I'm not, you know, it was long. It was long. A 16-second intro is not ideal for YouTube because you want to catch the audience attention right away. And that intro was definitely just a little bit too long. It actually, believe it or not, took me hours to put that together. But it was before the channel was even launched I made that, and you can see where I got cut when I actually decided to officially launch the channel. The next intro is actually very similar. You can definitely see the inspiration behind it, and to show you that, I'm going to show you the first few seconds or the first minute or so of my very first video. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not, but you'll see the little bit of inspiration from the intro, and you can see just basically what my very first video sounded like. Take a look at this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here with us today. My name is KJH, and I'm going to be doing a video here for you today, going over hardcore free-for-all. The gun I use, or the best class setup I feel like is the best class setup for this game, and I'm going to be showing you just some live playing with the gun that I show you. And if you enjoy the video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment down below if there's anything that you want me to do, or just let me know how I'm doing. Obviously, this is a brand new channel. I'm not a pro, but this is the setup that I have right now. If you want to have a little look at that and try it out yourself. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty much the same person. I've definitely got a lot more confident as the year has gone by, and I feel like I'm definitely a little bit more faster and upbeat than I used to be. I used to be kind of slower and drawn out a little bit more, but back then, if you guys, there's a lot of you who have watched me since Call of Duty, and that is awesome. Thank you guys. I know who you are. I see you in the comments. I remember pretty much everyone that is interactive and comments a lot. Like, I definitely remember you guys, but like I was saying, a lot of my channel started from Call of Duty, and back then I used to edit my videos a lot more. I mean, with Fortnite, you don't really have to edit them too much because people want to see the video from start to finish. They don't like you to cut things out in the middle because then it kind of takes away from the whole experience of watching a gameplay from start to finish. But I did used to actually edit my videos a lot more. Here's a couple clips right here of some of my old Call of Duty Infinite Warfare videos. I see you. Oh, they're all coming this way. What the hell was that? It was like a ghost! That was weird. I don't know what that was. It was probably... These guys think they're good, but they ain't. So like I say, this is the outdoor side that you can go in. The other side was the indoor side, and then you got that straight in the middle, which is good for snipers. We got a good one there. So I'd actually love to know, do you guys prefer the edited like videos or unedited, or would you like me to add some more edits into the Fortnite videos? I kind of played around with it a little bit the other day. If you saw, was it yesterday's video, the day before, where I threw in the grenade sound effect and just some things like that. I can add in music and just edit them a little bit more, but I'm just curious what you guys prefer, just like a raw footage Fortnite videos, or cut in, like editing it quite a lot. And I edit them a lot when I'm doing like like the new shrine locations, obviously that's edited down. I didn't literally go to every single one of those locations in one game. I landed in every single one of those times. But I'm just curious to know, what do you guys think? The other thing is, a lot of people wanted me to do this live stream, or do this Q&A live. The reason I'm not doing it live is because I did want to add in a lot of these things, and I just can't do that with a live video. I am planning on doing more live videos. Again, I used to do quite a few live videos with Call of Duty, but I've never done a live video for Fortnite. I am planning on doing more live videos for you guys, so if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments down below. I know a lot of you are interested in that, because a lot of people had suggested that I do the live Q&A. Alright guys, so let's jump into it. Let's jump into our very first question. I'd say there's about 10 questions. We're just going to jump into them, and I'm going to be as honest and open with you guys as I possibly can, and hopefully you guys appreciate that. So first question comes from Kruger, who's been on the channel for a while. I remember you, buddy. How do you feel about 1,000 subs, and what's your goal for the year? Congrats, by the way. 1,000 subs, like I said, it's a big number. 1,000 people have hit subscribe, which is incredible. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. When this channel started out, like I said, my goal was 100 for the first year, 1,000 for the second year, and 100,000 for the third year. I went into this 100% committed. I wasn't doing this just as a little hobby. I was doing this because it's something that I'm very passionate about. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit later on, because there's a few questions that talk about that. But how does it feel? It feels... Words can't really describe how it feels having people that watch your videos and are fans of your videos. Like, it's very hard to describe what it's like having people come back to your channel every single day, watch your videos, subscribe, comment, liking the videos, interacting with the community. A lot of you guys talk to each other in the comment section, which is awesome. I feel like it's an amazing community, and it's hard to describe. It's very hard to describe, but it's an awesome, overwhelming feeling. Alright, so the next one here, it's not really a question, but I thought it kind of ties into what it's like to have what it feels like to have 1,000 subscribers. So Blender said, they say that getting your first 1,000 subs is the hardest. Hopefully it should be an easy ride from you now onwards. Congrats on the 1K. So I would say that's not true. I would say the hardest is the first 100. Because when you upload your very first video, you have no audience, you have no history. There is literally no reason for anybody to find your video. Even if they type in the title of your video, like, absolutely perfectly, it still won't show up in search, because there's just no reason for people to find your video. And that's just your first video getting your first subscriber. So getting that first 100 is definitely the hardest. What I did, because I knew this was going to happen, is I actually went to a channel, or a couple channels, that had similar content. And I'm not saying go on there and say sub for sub and all this stuff. Never have I asked people to sub for me, saying that I'll sub back to them or anything like that. But I found a channel that has similar content, because I wanted to make sure that the audience that were watching their videos was the same audience that I feel like would be watching my videos. So I thought, okay, if they're watching this guy's video, this girl's video, and they enjoy it, maybe they could come over to my channel and give me feedback. So I did go onto some channels and ask for feedback. 100%. I've only asked for feedback a few times in my YouTube career, if you will. I don't do it very often, but right there at the beginning, I definitely needed that, and it definitely helped out. And I got a lot of constructive criticism, which is great. Like, there was people saying, like, the edits were too choppy, so I, made sure I fixed that. One of the big things was the music. If you watch my videos, especially Call of Duty, pretty much all of them had background music in them, and the earlier ones, the volume was too high, like you could hardly hear me talking. But it's hard for me when I'm editing with headphones on to be able to tell the difference, so it's good to have people that can watch my videos back and let me know. So the first 100 anyway was 100% the hardest. After 100, it slowly grew. Keep in mind, I was playing Infinite Warfare, which was a game that absolutely no one wanted to play. No one wanted to watch, but I actually, looking back on it right now, I love that game. Like, I absolutely loved that game. I covered everything. The second the gun came out, I made sure that I edited it, uploaded it before anyone. Because back with Infinite Warfare, they did updates at 10 AM, which is my time. So it's perfect. I could jump on, make the video, upload it before anyone else. So Infinite Warfare for me was just the perfect little baby that I had. Even though it was, I launched my channel on a game that no one liked. It was definitely a challenge, but I enjoyed the challenge. And to get to 1,000 from that point I realized Infinite Warfare was dying down. I realized Call of Duty World War II was coming out. And then I actually started playing other games, and I may throw some of them up in the background right here, but I started playing like Jurassic World, I started like Rainbow Six Siege, and then Fortnite came literally out of nowhere. Like, it was just out of nowhere, no one knew where this game came from. It felt like an overnight sensation. And I started playing that, and from the second I started playing it, I think I downloaded it the day it became free, and I started playing it the day after. And the second I started playing that game, I fell in love with it. I tried balancing Call of Duty World War II with it at the beginning, but honestly, with World War II, and I'll talk about this a little bit later on, I got bored very fast. And I'll talk about that a little bit later on, but yes, 1,000 subs is hard, but 100 subs is way harder. Because now that I have 1,000 subs, I have an audience, so when people search for my videos, or search for any video, my videos may be recommended to people because I already have an audience of people watching them. So YouTube's algorithm is like, okay, let's throw this guy's videos there because people are watching it. If that makes sense. Okay, on to the next question. Alright, so the next question, it's kind of like, I put this into 3 of you guys into 1. So 2 people basically asked similar questions. So XM Gaming asked, why did you join YouTube? It's AQZX, butchered your name, I'm sorry. Said, what inspired you to be a YouTuber? So first of all, these 2 questions I'll answer next. The first one is Julian Padilla. Why did you choose to come to the United States? My dad had lived here for a few years, and I just graduated high school, finished college over there. We don't really have college over there, you have university. I didn't go to university, but I graduated high school, did everything I needed to do. And it was just something, it's a challenge. It was just a challenge to me. Like, I wanted to go and experience it. Everyone knows America is this beautiful, just luxurious country, right? Especially in California. I mean, California, it's Hollywood, it's sun, sea, sand. And I thought it would just be an awesome opportunity. When I first came over, I really didn't like it because all of my childhood friends, especially when you're the age when I came over, your life is your childhood friends, right? Your friends are everything to you. So to leave my friends and come here and not know anybody was very difficult. The first year, even 2 years, I was not happy here just because I didn't really know anyone. But then I would say it's when I got my first car that kind of opened me up. Because when you get your driver's license, you get your first car, you're free. You know, you have freedom. You can go where you want, when you want. And it just opened my mind. Like, I could drive to the beach by myself if I wanted to. I could drive with my friends. I can literally, as soon as I got a car, the world just opened up to me, basically. But why did you choose to come? That's the reason. Just opportunity, try something different, and it was definitely worth it. So back to the other 2 questions. Why did you join YouTube, and what inspired you to be a YouTuber? So I was actually, when I first moved to America, I went to school here. And the schooling system is totally different than the UK schooling system. So my credits from England, which we don't even technically have credits, but they call them credits here, they wouldn't transfer to America. So they basically said, we don't understand the schooling system. You basically have to start from scratch. And I'm like, no, I hated school. I have ADHD, I fidget, I can't concentrate. School was not my thing. I love the social aspect of school, but I hated the classroom environment. I just couldn't do it. My mind was always somewhere else. I always wanted to be doing something else. And I like building things. Like, I loved artsy classes and product classes where I could get my hands on things and build things. But I didn't like sitting. That's why I suck at math. I hated sitting in a classroom just listening to the teacher talk to me. So when they said I had to start over again over here, I was like, nah. So I stopped. I actually started trying to do computer programming, which lasted about a week because my dad is a programmer. But no, didn't work out. Again, it's too much classroomy feeling to it. Couldn't do it. So I actually started working for a company. I'm not going to say the company. It was a retail company. And I started off as a salesperson. And I actually hated it because I hate selling things to people. I don't like pushing people to buy something, if that makes sense. I don't like being that, like a salesperson. I didn't like it. But I did like the idea of management, but I just wasn't sure if I wanted to get into it or not. So basically, long story short, I got into management. I worked my way up within that company. I got promoted multiple times. I was making really good money, but I wasn't happy. Like, I literally wasn't happy. And I was watching, it got to a point where I was driving 2 hours to work and 2 hours home from work every single day. And the 2 hours that I was in the car, I would watch YouTube videos. Because I've been watching YouTube videos for about 10 years. My original YouTube account is about 10 or 11 years old. It doesn't have videos on it, it was just an account I made to watch videos. But I would watch YouTube videos. I've always loved YouTube videos, it never dawned on me to do it myself. But when I was doing that 4-hour commute every single day, like, it just started, light bulbs started going off in my head, and I'm like, hold on a second, I am not happy in my job right now. The thing that brings me most joy is watching YouTube videos, and it's not just gaming videos. I would watch vloggers, I would watch news channels, but I was like, I absolutely love, and one of the biggest inspirations was Ali A. I had watched him for a few years, and I was like, hold on, I could do this. I was like, could I do this? Like, I took a step back, and I thought about it for a long time. And I was like, people always tell you, like, find something you enjoy, and you'll never work a day the rest of your life. Or find something you enjoy, and what's the other? I don't. Or find something you enjoy, and the money will follow, type thing. So basically, if you find something you're super passionate about, you'll be successful at it. And I used to always read that on these motivational, like, YouTube or Instagram posts saying, follow your dreams. If you keep working at it and keep working at it and keep working at it, eventually you'll get it. Hard work pays off. And I was so mad at myself because I didn't know what I wanted in life. I didn't know what I was happy about. And then I realized the thing that I'm most passionate about is something that I could actually do for a living, which is playing video games, talking to people, interacting with people, building like a little community. Like, I thought that was just the most awesome thing in the world. And I'm like, and the fact that you can make money from it, I'm like, okay, hold on here a second. So I literally went cold turkey. I went up to my boss and I was polite enough to give my 2 weeks notice. And it was difficult. Like, I gave my 2 weeks notice and said I'm out of here. And they were like, do you have another job? And I'm like, no. They were like, so why are you leaving? I'm like, you know what? I'm just not as passionate about it as I once was. And I don't want it to affect my work, and I don't want it to affect my team. Because I had 35 people working for me. Or 35 employees. And I just lost it. I lost the passion, I lost the drive, and I was miserable, basically. So I quit. And I quit. Before I quit, though, because I went out and I bought everything I need. I went out, bought microphones, monitors, computer. I bought everything I needed to start this YouTube channel so that I knew that I had it all. So it was all in my hands, basically, from this moment on. It was all in my hands, and I went for it. I wasn't uploading daily at first. I was uploading maybe weekly. And then I went on vacation for 2 weeks. There was literally no videos on my channel for 2 weeks. And then it wasn't until about March of last year that I started uploading pretty much daily. And I've loved it. Like, for me, my days go by super fast. Like, I wake up and before I know it, I'm in bed. Like, when you enjoy something, it's like they're saying, time flies when you're having fun. It's so true. I love everything about what I do. It is very stressful sometimes, but it's not. It's stressful because I enjoy it. It's not stressful because I hate it. And that's the difference between what I'm doing now and what I was doing before. I'm stressed now because I want to make sure everything's as good as it can be, whereas I was stressed as before because I just wasn't happy with what I was doing. But that's why I started YouTube. It's something that I love. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. Yeah, and that's why I started. And I'm not turning back. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm in this for the long run, and hopefully you guys are too. So it's a long way to answer that question, but that's the answer to that question. All right, next question. So this one comes from Zode, or Zodi. I apologize again if I'm not saying this right. Found your old Fortnite videos and they're recommended, and I've been here ever since. Thank you, buddy. Also, for the question, what quick tips would you give to a smaller channel to grow? You know what? The best advice I ever got, and it wasn't in person, it was just from a video that I watched from a big YouTuber. I can't remember who it was now, but they had like 6 million plus subscribers. And the best advice I ever got was make more videos. Literally, make more videos. Be yourself, obviously. Be yourself. Don't try and be somebody that you're not, because eventually it just won't work out for you. So just be yourself. I make fun of myself, which is great. Like, I love just being the butt of the joke. Like, and I make sure that I always am. It's just fun for me. I like joking around and having fun, and that's just who I am. But the best advice would make more videos. If you can. If you're a small channel and you don't have the time, whether you're in school or at work, totally understandable. But just make more videos, because the more videos you have, on YouTube, the more chance you're going to get discovered. If you have 2 videos on YouTube and you're like, why isn't my channel growing? You only have 2 videos. So unless someone searches for those specific 2 videos, you're not going to get views, you're not going to get traction. But if you have like 100 videos, you have way more chance of people finding your channel. Right now, I'm getting a lot of traction off a video I did months ago. It has 13,000 views on it. And that's a video that people are coming towards. It just blew up recently. And I think it's Fortnite Easy Mode is what it's called. And I was playing on the Asian servers. Because back then, the Asian servers, they were brand new. So the people that were playing on them were brand new to the game, basically. And it was Easy Mode. It was it's not a clickbait video. It really was. Nowadays, is it? Probably not. It's probably not that easy anymore. Maybe I'll revisit that in another video. But yeah, make more videos. And if you feel like in your free time, you're like, oh, well, I don't want to make videos because I want to go out and do this. Well, then you're just not passionate enough about it. Because for me, I live, breathe like this. Like, I love what I do, and I spend every second of every day doing it. And I wake up in the morning, I'm looking at it. I go to bed at night, I'm looking at it. Everything in between, I'm looking at it. And in my spare time, if I've made videos and I feel confident that I have nothing left to do, I'll go online. They have like the YouTube creator like studio, and they give you tips and tricks, and they teach you how to use the analytics. You can learn like editing. I watch hours of videos learning how to edit to make sure I can get myself better. Photoshop, I learn how to do better on Photoshop. All of my spare time is put back into the channel. So basically, to answer your question, the best way to grow if you're a small channel is make more videos, and eventually it'll come. It's like a snowball effect. It starts off tiny, and then as it goes, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Make more videos and enjoy what you do. There you go. Next question. Also, I was just editing this back, so this is post-production, if you will. And I wanted to add one other thing to this. Like, when I'm saying make more videos, like, honestly, like, in your spare time, if you're bored, if you don't know what to do, just make more videos. I will tell you this. There was a point where I had way more videos uploaded than I did subscribers. I think I had like 120 videos uploaded and only 60 subscribers. So I didn't even have 1 subscriber per video that I uploaded. Again, I had like 120 uploads and 60 subscribers. Now my subscriber base is past how many uploads I've made, but I just thought that was a good example when I say make more videos, because eventually, you know, you'll pick up and you'll get more traction. And I just thought that was a good thing to add in to this little clip. And okay, next video. So this video is actually probably going to be longer than I thought. But next question comes from, oh, why are these? I want to say it's Olivia, but it's not. It's Oliwire Piker. Oliwire Piker. I apologize. I'm terrible with names. I wouldn't even know how to say my own name if I don't know where I'm going with that. But he says, what mic do you use and how do you record your audio? I'll throw up a picture of the mic on screen right now. It's Audio Technica AT2020 Plus, I believe. It's a USB mic. It's a great mic. It's a great microphone. Highly, highly recommend it. The picture I've thrown up probably has the price on there too. I think it's around 150 bucks. But it's a USB mic, so I don't need a mixer. I just plug it directly into my computer. And then how do I record my audio? I actually use Elgato. So it's an Elgato software, and it just links everything up. It links the audio with the game audio, with the game video. It's a great software. I think that was about 150 bucks also. But what I'm recording on this right now, I'm not using my Elgato. I'm just using, it's literally a voice recorder that comes with my PC, basically. I have a Dell PC, and there's a trusted Windows app, which is a voice recorder. It uses the same mic, but I'm just gonna take this file and put it into my editing software and put it all together. But yeah, AT2020, I use Elgato for gaming, and just a basic voice recorder on my PC for things like this. Alright, next question. So the next one is from Party. Where did you get your channel name from? And then the one right after is also from Kruger. Mate, question is, what's your real name? Face reveal, please. So, my channel name, KJH, it's something that's been with me like ever since high school. For some reason, KJH, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it says eventually 10,000 subs. There you go, 10,000 subs QnA. I'll tell you exactly what it is. But ever since I was a kid, I wrote it on desks. I have wrote it, which I don't recommend doing, by the way. But it's always been a part of who I am, and everyone that knows me, if you say KJH, they know exactly what KJH is. It's just always been me. And when I was making this YouTube channel, I was like, what can it be? And I was trying to come up with all these cool names, Because you see all these YouTubers that have these cool names, and you're like, how did you come up with this? But they're awesome, right? And I was trying to find a name like that, but it didn't mean anything to me. So in the end, I ended up being like, screw it, KJH. It is what it is. Face reveal. I do want to do a face reveal. To be completely honest with you, I have no idea what's holding me back. It's probably more nerves, if anything. You know, you're putting yourself out there for the world on YouTube is hard enough, but then putting your face out there is even harder. But I'm a big believer in having a face cam. People that I watch on YouTube that have face cams, 100% better than if they were to take the face cam away. I probably wouldn't watch some of the videos. So I know having a face cam would help out my channel, and it would help out the videos a lot, because when you're watching a video, facial expressions is everything. And there's so many times that I do things that you guys can't see. Like if I die on this game or something happens, if I could just look towards the camera and like pull an expression. Facial expressions speak way louder than words, and I really want to do it. I'm just trying to, I don't know, psych myself up to do it eventually. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I promise you I want to. Hopefully that answers the question. Next question. Billy Banana Gaming says, QnA, do you remember me from ages ago when you did Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? Yes, I do, sir. I remember you. There's a lot of people I remember. Adam, Angus, which isn't, you know, Angus anymore. Changed the name. Two pals, one game. Brothers Gaming. Bryant. There's tons of you guys. I don't want to keep saying names because if I miss anyone, you're going to be pissed. But I remember, like I say, if you are interactive and you talk in the comments a lot, I'll always remember you. Like if you just leave a comment every 10th video or something, I'm not going to be able to remember. I apologize. I have a terrible memory as it is. I can't even remember the names of the friggin' areas in Fortnite, and I play it every day, let alone people's names. But I do remember you, Billy Banana, and I remember a lot of you guys, especially the interactive ones. Next question. So Banana Dude says, my question is, will you ever do a live stream and play with subs? And then the person below him, let me just see your name, sir, because I have Justin Letts says, do you play with subscribers? So to answer that question simply, yes, I do. I don't schedule a time or do it when I just feel like it. Usually late at night for me, I'll jump on and play with subs. The reason I don't do it often is simply because I don't want to disappoint anyone. Not as far as because I suck at the game and I'm going to disappoint you. I don't mean that. I mean, so one of the biggest things since I've launched this channel, the thing that not hurt me the most, but the thing that stood out to me that I always feel sad about, and I still think about it to this day, and I'm sure the person's watching this video, but I'm not going to say names, but the thing that hurt me the most was one day I was playing with subscribers, and it was me and 3 other people, and we were in between games, so I was in the lobby by myself waiting for those guys to join, and then another subscriber joined while the other guys were trying to get into the lobby. And I didn't have my mic on because my mic wasn't working at the time, so I couldn't speak. But he started commenting, you know how you can do chat in Fortnite, and he was like, oh my god, KJH, I absolutely love your channel, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. He's like, please, 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 can we play together? And I was totally down, but I had already, you know, I was playing with some other subs that were just literally about to come into the game because we were just in between games. So anyway, eventually the other people that I was playing with came in, realized that one of them couldn't get in because this other guy was there, and I, like I said, didn't have a mic, so they ended up inviting him to party chat, and they finally got him on his headset, and I could hear him speak, but I couldn't speak myself. And they were like, hey, and do you have a mic? And he's like, yeah, you know, I have a mic, but they were like, do you mind leaving? Because we're playing already, you can come back in a little bit. And they weren't trying to be mean to kick him out, but they were just saying like, hey, we're in the middle of something, but you can come back and play later. And he was like, oh, okay, okay, that's fine. And then he left the lobby. And that probably wasn't a big deal to him, but to me, that was huge. Like, I hated that, and I still think about it to this day. It just sucks. Like, I felt so bad, and that's one of the reasons I don't like playing with subs all the time, is because I don't want to let anyone down like that, basically. Alright, next question. I found your channel during Rainbow Six Siege. Also, do you plan on playing Siege again? That comes from Blenders334. It's another loyal sub right there. I remember you, buddy. Rainbow Six Siege. Here's the thing with that. That was in the point of my channel where I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I was saying, Infinite Warfare was dying. I was playing Jurassic Park. I was playing Rainbow. I was playing all these random games. And I jumped onto Rainbow because it was so popular. Like, I was basically being a hype beast. But I had never played any Rainbow Six game before. Oh, no, I lied. I did. I've played one a while ago. Can't remember what it was called. But I heard about the Rainbow Six Siege. I saw it was blowing up online. And I'm like, maybe I like it. So I jumped onto it. And I probably made about 3 or 4 videos for you guys. But I'm going to be honest with you. I hated the game. I wasn't excited to play it in the first place because I didn't know what it was. But I just wasn't good in it. And I didn't like it enough to put in time, like my spare time, to play it. Like, if I'm playing a game and I enjoy it, I'll get good at it because I play it so much because I enjoy it. But if I'm not enjoying the game, I won't put the time into playing it. And that's kind of what happened with Rainbow Six, unfortunately. So will I be playing Siege again? I'm not going to lie to you. No, I'm not going to be playing it again. I'm not saying never, never say never, but I'm pretty sure I will not be playing Rainbow Six Siege again. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Maybe one day, but not in the near future. So TDE Marky, or T DeMarkey, or I don't know. Will you ever play on Xbox? Yes, I will. I don't own one. I've been planning to get one, but as of right now, I see it as a stupid expense because I'm a PlayStation fanboy. I got my first ever console was a Sega, but I was a little too young to even know what the Sega was. I used to watch my sister play, like, old school Sega. But my first ever personal console was a PlayStation. Just a very basic PlayStation. I played Formula 1 on it. I played the original Grand Theft Auto, which was Bird's Eye View, which was awesome. And then I got the PlayStation 2, then I got the PlayStation 3, then I got the PlayStation 4, then I got the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm a PlayStation fanboy, absolutely love everything about the PlayStation. Not a huge fan of Xbox, never owned one. But I think it's a good time right now to get one and try it out and see which one I actually prefer. But will I ever play on one? Yes, but not in the near future because, I mean, I have a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 4 Pro and I really just don't need an Xbox right now. And I think it's a waste of money. But eventually, yes. Adam Akins, another OG subscriber right here. Will there be any Call of Duty videos soon? I talked about it in the beginning and I said I'd go into more detail as far as Call of Duty is concerned. I am one of those people that actually, I loved the original Boots on the Ground, Modern Warfare series, the Black Ops series, and I actually loved boost jumping. Like, I didn't like Advanced Warfare at all, but I loved Black Ops 3, and I actually really liked Infinite Warfare. But then Call of Duty World War II came out, everyone was super excited because it's Boots on the Ground, but Sledgehammer as a company, I just don't think they're that good at making the games. I'm just not gonna lie. Sledgehammer, I'm sorry, I just don't think they're the best. Treyarch is the best by far, and they're making the next one that's coming out this November, but I got bored of Call of Duty faster than any Call of Duty I've ever played. Like, I literally played it for about a week, and I was bored. Like, I didn't want to. It's the only Call of Duty in the last, like, 5 years that I haven't prestiged in. And I haven't even got prestige level 1. Like, Infinite Warfare, I was maxed out. Black Ops 3, I was a master prestige. But World War 2, I think I'm like a level 30 or something. I haven't even prestige. I got bored of the game. There was too many moving pieces. I didn't like the divisions at all. I preferred having, you know, class setups with perks and do all that. I didn't like the fact that I could only do, like, Dead Silence or something when I'm only using a specific division, and then you have to use a certain division to have a side. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the divisions. I didn't like... It was too slow for me. It was very slow moving. And not only that, when the game first launched, as we all know, there was so many issues with the game that it just didn't help. It didn't help at all, making me want to carry on playing it. Will there be any Call of Duty videos soon? Yes, I'll definitely jump back into it. When? I can't tell you. Can't tell you. I have no idea. Sorry. Next question. What is my settings? I assume you're talking about Fortnite, so I'm going to throw that up on screen right now so you guys can check that out. We're getting right to the end of this video, guys. Don't worry about it. Cooper Bennett, sorry, the person who said, what is your settings? Elas Nixad? Oh, God, I'm terrible. Cooper Bennett says, what's your favorite spot to land currently? And I'm assuming in Fortnite again. Honestly, my favorite spot to land, I really like Salty Springs. There's always action, but there's not too much action. It's like the perfect balance. Retail Row is really good. Retail Row used to be the busiest place, but ever since Tilted Towers, it's not the busiest anymore. But again, it's got a good amount of action. And I also love both of I love Anarchy Acres and Fatal Fields. Kind of the old areas, to be honest. The newer locations, I mean, Tilted Towers is fun, let's be honest. But the other locations, like the Junk Junction, is always empty. Haunted Hills is haunted. It's a ghost town. There's no one there. Snobby Shores is awesome, but it's so far on the edge of the map that unless you get the safe zone coming to you, you're gonna have to run a mile. So it's definitely a risk going to Snobby, but I really like that location. It probably would be my favorite location if the safe zone was over there more often. And then Shifty Shafts is a really good location too. I don't know, I go there every now and then. But yeah, I would say Retail, Salty, and the Farms, Anarchy Acres, and Fatal Fields. And the last question here today, guys, is from Matty Games, and that is, what is your favorite skin? I'm assuming again in Fortnite, and that would have to be the Black Knight, or the Dark Knight, or whatever it's called. The one I use every single day. I think it's awesome. I love the fact that it's black, because if you're hiding in a dark location, no one can see you. The new one that just came out, the Monkey God, he is pretty awesome too. I don't know if I'm going to buy it or not. I'm waiting for the new season pass that comes out in 3 days time. And then I want to see what the max character is in that. That one I'm assuming is going to be pretty badass too. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, guys, that is it for this Q&A. It was definitely a lot longer than I anticipated it being. But I hope it was interesting. I hope I answered your questions. The main things that I want you guys to get from this video is that I appreciate every single one of you. If you're starting off your own YouTube channel, just do it. Honestly, if I can do it, you can do it. Just put in the time, put in the effort, upload as much as you can, and be passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, don't do it. Like if you're literally doing YouTube because you see the people of like Ali A, who have 11 million, almost 12 million subscribers, that are making millions of dollars a year, like $500,000-$600,000 a month. If you want it because of that money and you want it because of that fame, just don't do it. It's not worth it, because if you're chasing fame, it'll be obvious. But if you're passionate about it, you're gonna do it anyway. So it doesn't matter if you have 1 sub, 2 subs, 1,000 subs, 1,000,000 subs. If you love what you're doing, then you're gonna be doing it whether or not you get views or not, if that makes sense. So just, if you love what it is, do it. If you don't, don't. Simple as that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the questions. I hope I answered all of them. I hope I answered them correctly, and I was just trying to be as honest and truthful as I possibly could for you guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. There'll be another video probably in a couple hours, and I'm going to edit this video that I'm currently making all together right now, and I will see you later on today with a brand new video.